how much this seemed to touch the president. It was a Saturday night that Beau passed away, and there was a statement that came out from the president that was really deeply touching. I want to bring in Doug Wead, our presidential historian, on this. How close are the first and second families typically? Is this a we spend Thanksgiving and Christmas together relationship? Is this a Sunday brunch relationship? How do these interpersonal relationships work?
It totally depends on the president. He makes that decision. I interviewed 19 of the living presidential children, and some of them never saw upstairs in the White House when their dad was vice president. They only got there when he was president. So it totally depends on the president.
But what does it tell you that he's speaking today?
It seems the Biden and Obamas are pretty close.
It shows great respect.
And we mentioned that the president went to visit the family on that Sunday to spend the day with them. So that shows that perhaps there was a close relationship. Also, we know his siblings are speaking today, but to know that the president is also giving a eulogy perhaps shows a very personal side.
These reoccurring deaths of children of presidents and vice presidents, and it goes all the way back through history. Louisa Adams, who was the first lady to John Quincy Adams, who was president, when her son died, she said he was an adult, he was 27 years old. She made this extraordinary statement. She said, "Another life sacrificed on the altar of politics." So the very early perception of many in public life was that the stress of public life and politics claimed these lives. As time went on, that became less prominent a theme.
What about the ripple effect? I mean, this obviously isn't just affecting people in Wilmington. I mean, I would imagine that the nation is watching this right now. Everyone, although they may not know Beau or they may not be a resident of Wilmington, this is captivating the nation at the moment. What type of ripple effect does that have?
It's something that will be remembered with history. Today we have the Baby Ruth candy bar, and the fact is that President Cleveland was 50 years old, and he married his ward, who was 21 years old. He was her guardian. They married in the White House. The nation was scandalized, and then they had a baby, and her name was Ruth. And the whole nation fell in love with this little baby and said, maybe we like this couple after all. But she died at 12 years of age of diphtheria, and the whole nation went into grief. The Curtis Candy Company made a candy bar, Baby Ruth, and we still have it today.
You're watching the communion right now of Beau Biden, the funeral services there. It appears as though communion has ended. The service is now beginning. We're waiting to hear from General Odierno, the President of the United States, and then Beau Biden's siblings, who will all deliver eulogies. Now we'll listen once again to the service. For